When I was training you back in the day, it wasn't just fucking training your muscles.
Yeah.
I put up blinds in your room. I remember because you used to sleep so unhealthy. I'm gonna open a story here, which I don't know if you've spoken about. I think you have on your Instagram. There was a phase where you almost died.
Oh yeah.
So what was that?
There was a phase I almost died. I had acute sleep apnea.
Matlab?
Acute sleep apnea is where I was so overweight. I was 245 kilos.
That's the heaviest you've been?
The heaviest I've ever been. 245 kilos. Acute sleep apnea is where when you're sleeping in a certain position, because I was so fat, not enough oxygen would reach my brain, and my brain would go through a seizure and wake me up in the middle of sleep.
And you're a big guy. How tall are you?
I'm 6'3", 189 centimeters. So I would wake up 4 times every night because I couldn't sleep. Not even oxygen was going to my brain. So then I went to get that checked, and they put cameras inside me to make sure all my internal organs are okay and everything. And my neck muscles collapsed at that time, so I stopped breathing. So they had to take the camera out of me to resuscitate me. So it took some 5, and my body went into involuntary thrusting, right? So I just wanted to yank the thing out, but that was dangerous. So 6 doctors had to hold me down. I had to take it down from my gut slowly. Then I stopped breathing. Then I had some issue with my lungs, so I was in the ICU for 6 days.
This was after the roast.
This is after the roast, like 2 days after the roast, because during the roast was 50 days of sitting in one place and eating and writing. That's all I did. I used to eat 10 ice creams a day at that time. It was insane. Ice cream after ice cream, just eating my feelings away, eating my anxiety away. So during that time, I was dead because I just stopped breathing, but somehow they woke me up, and somehow I recovered after that. That was the time where I was like, okay, now it's time to pack my shit and get my shit in order. Yeah.
Damn.
Fun times.
Do you remember anything about almost dying?
I remember getting anesthesia. Then I remember waking up with pipes in my nose, and like if you see this mark here on my nose,
Yeah.
that is from the pipe being inside my nose and my gullet. I remember opening my eyes and seeing mom just smiling at me, and the smile, it's like you just can come home.
Wow.
I'm gonna your life. It was that kind of. It wasn't a, I'm so happy to see you alive. Like I'm gonna kill you now.
मारने वाले.
It was funny. When I saw Rega after that, and I finally met Dad. And I opened my eyes, and first time I saw all these doctors come in front of me, and they're all waving. And I couldn't talk to them, but they all were like, "Sir, we're big fans. How did you make the Alia video?" And I'm like, "Can you fucking get me out of the ICU first before asking me trivia?" And they all took a selfie with me. It was very funny. I was there for 7-8. I was there in the ICU for 5-6 days. Then they finally moved me out. And it was fine.